Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude, and I am here to tell you my most anticipated movies of 2014 from June through August. So if you guys remember, I already did one with the January through May. So now I'm going to go through the summer season. Yes, May is part of the summer season, but I happen to do May in the January through May video when I should have actually gone through the May one and this video. Oh well. So, as you guys should already know, this is where I tell you all the movies this summer I'm actually really excited to see. And then I'll tell you afterwards which ones I'm interested in and curious. If you guys are curious to know which ones I was anticipated to see in May, go ahead and check out my January through May video. I'll actually leave a link to that video in the description below. But now, here are my most anticipated movies from June through August. So, first movie I'm actually really excited to see is Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. This movie just looks so freaking awesome. The whole idea and just how the cinematography for the film looks overall, the whole sci-fi feel, everything about this film just looks amazing. The concept of them having to die and repeat through the events and just live, all the stuff that they have to do in the film, it just looks really interesting. It looks like it's going to be such a kick-ass summer blockbuster hit, and I just hope it's an awesome film. Tom Cruise is awesome, Emily Blunt is awesome, so we have a potential for a very great sci-fi film. Next film I'm very interested in, next film I'm excited to see is actually my most anticipated animation film of the summer, How to Train Your Dragon 2. I really enjoyed the original film. I just thought it was such fun, and it was just a very well-made animation film. How to Train Your Dragon 2 looks like it could be better than the original. It takes place 5 years after the original, actually. The storyline looks creative. It looks like we'll get some nice gags thrown into there. And I just can't wait to see the film. Animation looks beautiful. I love the character Toothless. It'll be nice to see Toothless again. So, my most anticipated animation film of the summer is How to Train Your Dragon 2. Next up is a film with Robert Pattinson and Guy Pearce. It's actually called The Rover. This is a drama film, and from how I see in the trailers, it just looks so intriguing, so dramatic. It looks like it could be powerful. It even looks like a film that can make me cry in a few moments. It looks really intense, really dramatic, and I just can't wait to see the film. Next one is Transformers: Age of Extinction. Now, I know these movies get a lot of hate. A lot of people don't mind the first, but it's really 2 and 3, mainly 2, that are getting a lot of, which it's their own opinion. But I honestly really enjoy the films. I love 1 and 2. Yes, I did use the word love, ladies and gentlemen, especially on 2. 3, I really like, but it is the weakest in the franchise. It's still a really kick-ass film, though. Don't get me wrong. And then 4, it looks like it could still be just an awesome film. I just want to have a lot of fun. I want to see the Transformers kick ass. It doesn't bug me that Shia LaBeouf and the others aren't in here because, first of all, the movie's not called the Humans movie. It's the fucking Transformers. Even if you don't like these films, we really just go in to see the Transformers. And that's exactly what I want to go into this film for. Oh, that and Mark Wahlberg. Nicholas Peltz, too, just because she's hot. But Mark Wahlberg in the Transformers, definitely, I do want to see the film. And of course, we got Stanley Tucci and others in the film. The action sequences are getting bigger and better. I'm just excited for Transformers: Age of Extinction. It's okay if you're not, but I am. That's my own opinion. Next up is actually a film that's coming out on the weekend of my birthday, a couple of days before my birthday, and that is The Fluffy Movie. I really love the comedian Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy. He's one of the most hilarious comedians today. I'm a huge fan of his work, a huge fan of his stand-up, and he just makes such funny and amazing voices. And him having a stand-up movie, especially if it's coming out on the weekend of my birthday, that is just amazing. I really want to see the Fluffy movie. You bet I'm going to watch a movie with Gabriel Iglesias doing stand-up. I just want to see this. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, the movie looks a little weird, and the tone looks different from the other Marvel films. It definitely doesn't look too dark. It looks like a film that you could just have a ton of fun with kick-ass action sequences. The look of space looks absolutely beautiful too. And of course, I'm definitely looking forward to this film for Rocket Raccoon. It's not every day, ladies and gentlemen, that you see a motherfucking raccoon with a fucking gun. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any more fucking awesome. Next one is Get On Up. Get On Up. It's actually the James Brown film starring, you know it, Chadwick Boseman. You saw him make his acting debut in 42, one of my favorite films of 2013. He had a smallish role in Draft Day, but he was good in that one. And now we get to see him in his third film, Get On Up, where he plays James Brown. And the more I just watch this trailer, the more happy I get watching it, the more blown away I get. It's from the director from The Help, which I thought was a good movie. And I think Get On Up, it has the potential to be a really good or even possibly great movie. I love listening to James Brown's music. They're just very catchy. And just seeing a movie about James Brown, it just looks so terrific. So I can't wait to see Get On Up. And now, the last film that is in my anticipation list for the summer is actually The Expendables 3. Yes, I really enjoy 1 and 2. They're just such fun films with an all-star action stars, the ones you grew up with, the new ones. So Sylvester Stallone basically blends the old with the new, and I think that's so great of him to do that. Of course, we just all go into these films for badass action, except the thing I'm hearing is that The Expendables 3 is going to be PG-13, and it's going to be Live Free or Die Hard again, where everyone's going to be complaining about a PG-13 rating. Here's my opinion. I don't care if a movie is PG-13 or R. All that matters to me is that it's good. I really don't care if The Expendables 3 is PG-13. I could care less. I just want it to be a fun film. That's all I want The Expendables 3 to be. Who cares if it's... I still want to see the film. It just looks that freaking badass. Looks like it'll be a nice little conclusion to the Expendables trilogy because it is supposed to be the final film. That's all for my most anticipated films of the summer. Now, very quickly, I'm not going to really go through them. I'm just going to tell you what movies I'm interested in and curious to see. Any other movies I don't mention, I just really have no interest in. But it's my opinion. Just remember that. So the movies I am interested in seeing are Let's Be Cops. I hope it's a funny film. It looks really funny. The 100-Foot Journey, Hercules. Please be better than that fucking Legend of Hercules crap. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Yes, I know a lot of people are excited about it. I'm just personally one of those people that isn't like, oh my gosh. I'm just all like, okay, that looks interesting. And then there's Jersey Boys, directed by Clint Eastwood. Now for the films I'm just curious to see, films that don't quite have my interest, but they do have my curiosity. Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll see how that goes. The Giver, because I have read the book in 7th grade. It has been a long time though, and it's not like I'm gonna even remember what I read in the book, because I'll be honest, I barely pay attention to half of the book. And then there's also If I Stay with Chloe Grace Moretz. I'm pretty curious about that one. There's Sin City, A Dame to Kill. Reason I'm just curious is because I haven't seen the first Sin City. I will watch it before this sequel though. Yeah, I think it's like a prequel. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason I'm curious. I'm sure it'll raise up once I see the first film. But just from how I've seen the trailers though, based on my own point of view, I'm just curious. Then there's Sex Tape with Jason Segel and Cameron Diaz, and it's from the director of Bad Teacher. And I'm not surprised, actually. I'm going to be honest. Even before I saw the trailer for Sex Tape, I was able to, like, okay, this is from the director of Bad Teacher. And as soon as they said in the trailer, I was like, I fucking knew it. But anyways, yeah, I'm curious about that. And then I'm curious about Jupiter Ascending from the Wachowskis. And then there's The Fault in Our Stars with Shailene Woodley. Kind of curious to see that one. It looks pretty. It does have my curiosity. And then lastly, When the Game Stands Tall. I know that from how I've seen the trailers, it basically gives you the whole movie, but the movie has my curiosity. Alright, you guys, all the other movies I have not mentioned, and you know what they are. I just don't have any interest in them. I'm sorry. I'll give them a chance, of course, but any other movies from June through August I didn't mention. Yeah, I just don't have any. So, you guys, thanks for watching my most anticipated films from June through. Comment below your most anticipated films of the summer. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This is 22 Tiger Dude, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget that I will always have
Tiger Power!